And welcome back. Well, finally, it is that time of year that we just want to soak up the sun and all that vitamin D. But what's good for our soul may need to be filtered a bit for our aging skin. So joining us now is Dr. Deborah Manjoney from the Wisconsin Vein Center in MediSpa. She's got information about sunscreens that help us enjoy that sunshine without worrying about the harmful effects.
That's
it's
right.
true. You can do both, right?
You absolutely can. Who doesn't want to go outside during our short summers?
Yes, the sun is healthy and good for us. We just have to filter out the harmful stuff. So let's talk about the different rays, because there's 3 different kinds.
There are actually 3 different kinds of ultraviolet rays from the sun. Ultraviolet C is absorbed in the ozone of our atmosphere, so we don't have to really worry about that getting to us. But UVB is the one that causes sunburns, and that's what everybody usually talks about. And UVA is actually the one that causes tanning, and that's one that is not blocked by glass. So, you know, everybody used to think if you're inside,
cars.
Yeah, cars. That's why people usually have more sun damage on the left side of their face from driving in a car.
Yeah, and your hands.
And your hands.
And your hands.
Absolutely.
I always think about that when I'm driving longer drives. You can feel your hands kind of getting burned a little bit.
That's right.
So how do we understand SPF then? What is SPF?
So SPF is sun protection factor, but all it's referring to is the UVB rays that are basically filtered out by that sunscreen.
Okay.
And so sunscreens, we look for SPF of at least 30, which means you'll have 97% effectiveness and reduction in rays that are protected. How can I say that better? Basically, you're protecting yourself 30 times longer than if you were out in the sun without any sunscreen on.
So for me, that'd be like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and for me 5 to 10.
Yeah,
literally. And that's it. So now you could be out 300 minutes, or in your case, 150 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Now going up
with this quick math.
Going up by SPF isn't that important, because when you go up to an SPF of 50, you're only blocking out 98% of the rays instead of 97. So the incremental improvement is much, much less.
Yeah. So you don't need an SPF 50 or 100.
No, as long as you're paying attention, because you have to reapply every 2 hours when you're outside anyway.
That makes sense. Okay, we just showed the water resistant.
Right.
So I want to mention that too. So before actually we get to that, I do want to mention, is SPF enough to look for?
No, you really should be looking for a broad spectrum. When it says broad spectrum, it means you've got protection from UVA as well as UVB, and the SPF factor just takes care of both of them.
Okay, but still that time frame remains the same.
Yes.
All right, so then water resistant, because we did show that, and that's something I think people get confused about, the resistant versus waterproof.
It's not waterproof at all, and most sunscreens are not even water resistant. There are a few that we carry that are, but not all of the ones we carry are, because it depends what people want and the look they want, if it's tinted or not tinted. But water resistant means you can be swimming with it for a while and it will stay on, but you should always remember, whenever you come out of the pool or the ocean, reapply your sunscreen right away. And if you're not swimming and it's not water resistant, reapply every 2 hours no matter what.
Got it. Okay, so these are good reminders. All right, there's certain sunscreens, I know, like when you go places where they're banned.
Yes.
And that's something you have to pay attention to.
You should, because for instance, if you go on a tour in Hawaii, they're going to tell you that you have to use their sunscreen if you have something that has chemicals in it. So there are certain chemicals. Oxybenzone is one that's really banned, and the other one is octinoxate. And so octinoxate. So they cause bleaching of the coral reefs, and it destroys or can damage the DNA of young coral. So we want to preserve our coral reefs. Of course, people will say, well, the ocean's huge, you're going to dilute it out. And that may be true, but we don't know how much.
We don't know. And they're living things that we're hurting.
Right. We absolutely are. So zinc oxide and titanium oxide are the physical sunscreens, and they are safe.
Okay.
They're also safe for babies and children to use rather than using any chemicals.
That's good to know, because I feel like a lot of times I get confused. I tend to choose the physical, meaning that it's the zinc oxide and titanium.
Titanium dioxide and zinc oxide.
Do they last any less? Are they any different in terms of effectiveness?
No, some of them may actually even last longer, especially the heavier looking zinc ones. Tend to stay on the skin much longer.
Well, that's the thing that a lot of people don't like, right? Some of the zinc ones make you look a little bit white.
There are a lot more now that are sheer or tinted, and so they don't look with that purpley gray type of appearance that you can sometimes get with a zinc sunscreen.
We teased this earlier, and I do not know the answer. Actually, there's 2 things. One, can we use sunscreen that we purchased last year?
Yes. The FDA has mandated that sunscreens have to be good for at least 3 years.
Okay.
So most of them now will have an expiration date on them, but they will last 3 years.
And then that other one, sprays.
Be careful using sprays because you can inhale them and they can be damaging to your lungs, and they are not very thick. So a spray, you might not get the protection you think you're getting. You better rub it on, but it's really probably better to use a lotion or a cream and use more than you think you need.
Well, that's the thing. When I've seen, and it's like a shot glass full.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, it's a lot when you think
lot.
about like how much you should actually put on to get the protection.
Yes.
So that's important to know about the sprays. One of the things I love that you have is you have really beautiful ones for your face.
Yes.
That have protection and a little coverage so you can go without other makeup.
I haven't worn makeup now in several years. I just use the tinted sunscreen.
Which one's your favorite?
Well, for me, I like the Epion's because it is physical and it is the water resistant one. So I like all those features of it. And it really does last all day if you're not out in the sun all day.
Well, and the thing I like about water resistant is when you sweat, sometimes you can get otherwise sunscreen in your eyes and it's irritating.
Absolutely.
And those you don't.
Not at all. And the other thing that's good to know that I always carry with me is one of the Color Science brushes.
Yes.
Because they are also water resistant. We've done things, they've shown us when the reps come, it will actually never get diluted by the water. It just kind of floats there. So it stays on your skin, it won't float off, but I carry it with me, so if I've forgotten or it's later in the day, I just put that on and I'm ready to go.
If you don't know what it is, you've got to stop in because it's a brush, it's a powder.
It's a powder.
And it literally comes out as a brush and then you brush it on, so it's like you're doing a touch-up.
Miracle.
Oh my God,
Pure
okay.
mineral,
All right, I need to get that one too.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Doctor.
Nice talking to you.
All right, the Wisconsin Vein Center and MediSpa has multiple treatments and products like Sunscreen to make sure that you have the healthiest, the prettiest looking skin. Their beautiful facility is located in Pewaukee. You can schedule a free consultation and all their products are in their gorgeous lobby as well. So they can help you go through and find the right sunscreens for you. Call 262-746-9088 or visit their website, wimedispa.com.